Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Yahweh here. It's been a while since I've done a video in this way, but in today's video I want to highlight some of my latest kind of purchase from Louis Vuitton Employee Marketplace. These are not your typical fashion items. There are very interesting kind of novelty items that I thought that maybe some of you might be interested in taking a look. But before we get into it, I am wearing, this is a men's DNA shirt that I got from the Employee Marketplace as well as this fashion jewelry ring. I really like this ring. It's really easy to style with like an all black look. Wear it almost every day at work. But yeah, it's very simple and just has that big logo. It feels like a championship ring that I really like. But anyways, today's video is going to be on the novelty items, and yeah, let's get into it. So when I first joined Louis Vuitton, one thing that I find really interesting is that they have their own publisher. So within our current collection, we actually have like a nice extensive artist books and city guidebooks that are very nicely designed, both the, I would say, like the packaging and also the content. Yeah, so if you've ever visited a store, also take a chance to browse around those items. But the ones that I'm introducing today, I think these are from a few years back. I don't know if we will ever bring them back again, but yeah, I just want to highlight them and show them off a little bit. So the first item is actually this vintage looking greeting card envelopes. So when I first saw this on the website, I'm referring to the Employee Marketplace, I thought it comes with the greeting cards themselves and also the envelope. But then when I opened it, there are two packets inside, and then they are really just the envelopes themselves. There's no greeting cards. But as you can see, it's very nicely packaged. The paper band that wraps the envelopes around are the same material that they used to design the box, which has this really cool closure at the front. The details here, this is made with leather, and paper quality, you can see like the texture the paper, and I like they use the mocha color, so it really enhance that vintage look. And then when you open it, there are two packets. There are 25 envelopes in each packet, so 50 pieces in total. And then as you can see, I really like the deboss logo here on the paper band. And then all the envelopes have the same design. We'll take a look at this one as an example. So the front is just plain, so you can write the recipient's name, and then the back here you can see where it seals. They make the design in reference to what LV is known for, the trunk. So you have the S lock here, and there's also like the LV initials right there. It looks like, it kind of makes it looks like what do you call it, like etching print type of design with like brown ink. So once again, that really vintage look. My favorite part is when you open it, the lining here is the LV logo. So once again, the mocha color, the pattern is really nice. This is, I don't know, I think it just makes a really nice impression when you open the envelope, reaching for the content inside. The lining also serves a practical purpose to kind of create more security for privacy. Yeah, so that's what the inside looks like. I think There are 50 of them. These will be great for like special occasion invitation. You can handwrite each greeting card. And the paper, I don't know how heavy the paper weight is, but it feels like it's very similar to kind of like watercolor texture, so I think it would absorb like ink quite well. So it's really suitable for if you want to write it with like fountain pen or even like dip pen. So for those of you who are into stationaries, these are great, but I don't know where you will find them. I haven't really tried looking these up on eBay, but yeah, if they're around and if you're interested, you can, you know, look up Louis Vuitton greeting card envelopes or Louis Vuitton stationaries. It might surprise you with what you can find on the internet. So that's kind of like my first purchase of the stationery novelty item. And then ever since this, I've been on a lookout for just any type of similar items on the marketplace. So whenever it's open, the first thing I always go to is not to look for handbags or ready to wear or shoes. I always go straight to I think it's either the publishing tab or the gift and stationery tab and just see what they have. They also have some like agendas or agenda inserts from like past seasons, but this is what I find really interesting. The next round of purchase, I got some ink for fountain pen and dip pen. So here, let's take a look at these first. So this one obviously I think is from around the same time as the greeting card. The same like mocha color packaging and texture of the paper are very similar. Not sure why the logo is kind of like off center, but this one is quite nice. You pull it out like this, and as you can see, every single cartridge is engraved with the Louis Vuitton logo. This one is the maroon color. It says maroon on the back of the sticker, but then on the side it says brown, so I guess it's the same thing. So that's, I got a set of the brown ones. And then for cartridges, it also come in these type of packaging. Not sure if they are from the same time, but these kind of reminds me of like match boxes, and also like those really cheap soap that you can find in like hotel rooms and stuff like that. Kind of interesting, or like chocolate. So you can definitely see the discoloration. It's a little bit aged, several years I would think. One packet, this is the brown, and I also got the black. And the cartridges, these are pretty standard, so they will fit on I think most fountain pen. And then once again, you have the engraved Louis Vuitton logo in gold, so it looks pretty luxe. And then lastly, I also got this 50 ml ink in the blue color. Evidently, I think this is also from the same collection as these ones. And the greeting card, as you can see, the brown or the mocha packaging, and the same texture on the paper. So I got this blue one, your typical 50 ml ink bottle, but this has like Louis Vuitton design all over it. Even on the detail on the cap here is quite nice. I have tried using this with my dip pen. It's actually very smooth, quite like it. And the blue, I think is I I don't use a lot of blue, so I don't have anything else to compare with. So for those of you who's more into this type of like blue ink, you'll probably be more aware of the differences. But as for how smooth it was actually quite good. I like writing with it. I also did a little drawing with it. Works really well. I'm not sure if I will use it up because it is the only one that I have, so I might just keep it as is and just use it on the occasions, like special occasion, maybe writing some of the envelopes with the blue LV ink. But yeah, so these are the novelty items that I recently purchased. I was really happy to find these as like hidden gems. I was trying to get the black one, but they were gone before I even had a chance to grab them. So I think it just shows that within the company there are people like share the similar interests as me, who are also on the lookout for these items. So these are great. I don't know if I'll actually use them, or I might just keep them as collectibles, because even down to the packaging is quite interesting. Yeah. And then lastly, I just want to highlight, like, you might not be able to find these in the store right now, but I will highly recommend that you check out some of the books that we have currently in the store. They're really, the content is greatly curated, and especially I want to highlight the City Guidebooks. I am planning a trip to Berlin, Germany in May, and we do have one Berlin book. I flipped through it very quickly. I downloaded the app. You can actually download the digital version of it on the LV app. It's very relevant, very current. I was able to find and book a hotel from the recommendation on there. They make it really easy to navigate as well. So this is just kind of loading it. Yeah, there you go. So this is for Berlin. Actually, this is for Paris. There's like different cities, but I am going to Berlin, so this is what I downloaded. And then it's very handy. I'm definitely going to bring this with me, but it gives you different category that you can choose from. I think I'll definitely use the walking tours. So apparently walking tours is something like, it's very common in Germany, that when you get there you can have just like the local person, and most of them are free, I think. They can show you around the city. You can pick different theme if you're more into like history, literature, or like culture or nature, or just different type. There are people that will show you around. Quite interesting. But on the app they also have, I think these are kind of I haven't clicked into it yet. I'm still doing my research, but I think you can like click into it, either listen to it or read about it, and it will give you like specific kind of like a guide when you are in a city. So that's really useful. But yeah, definitely check out the City Guidebooks. We have so many of them, not just Europe, but even like Asia and like different countries. I don't know how many countries or how many cities we have so far, but it's definitely something to check out as well when the next time you go into the store. All right, that's it for the video today. I don't know what you guys think of the novelty items. Do you like them? Are they interesting? Any comments, feedback, even recommendation if you have seen them on the internet, or maybe you can let me know where you can find more of them. I'll be interested to find out. Feel free to leave the comments below, and then also any questions on the city guidebook, you can also post it in the comments below. I'll try my best to find out the answers for you, and then or if you have any recommendation for where I should go in Berlin, also let me know in the comments below. I would love to have more information on where to go, what to see, and what to do in Berlin. I'll definitely do probably one. I don't want to overpromise, but then I'll definitely do some contents on my Berlin trip as well in May. And then until then, just like short videos on what I do in the cities and some photography work as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.